Hey there, welcome to a new video. In this video we are giving a look at Operator. So Operator is an FM synthesizer inside Ableton, so let's dive into it. We have three main sections. We have the oscillators or operators. We have this screen in the middle, which allows setting the parameters of all the sections in the left and in the right. And then in the right we have the LFO, the filter, the pitch and the global. So let's start with the operators. We have the level, so let's turn off all the other operators. We have this one. So this is a sine wave. We have the coarse, which is a multiplier. Basically this is like that. If we want an octave higher, and so on. Then we have the fine. Then we have the fixed, which allows us to set a set frequency regardless of the note we hit. We have always 412 Hertz. And we have also this multiplier. Then we have the other operators and they are all identical. So let's look the parameters in here. We have the envelope, we have the attack, we have the decay, the release, the initial amount, the peak value, the sustain level, and the loop mode. Then we have the time linked to the velocity, the oscillator A output level linked to the velocity, and the output level linked to the key. Here we have the wave, so we have saw waves, square waves, and as we can see, each wavetable has this graph, and we can shape our waveform by drawing in all the partials. Then if we right click, we have all, even, and we can draw in only the even, and with the odd, same thing but with the odd partials. Then we have the repeat, and then we have the phase, then we have the feedback, and now it's grayed out because of this algorithm. So if we set it like this, so it's not modulated by anything else, we can modulate this operator by itself. And the same goes for all the other operators. Now let's jump to the other section. So we have the LFO. Here we have attack, the decay, the release. Then we have the initial, the same as the envelope of the oscillators. And here we have the destination. So we can enable or disable all the active things. So like this. Also the filter. And then we can have a second destination, and here we have more options. And then we have the filter. So we have the envelope, we have the shaper, we have different types of shapers. Here we have different types of curves, so high pass, band reject. We have different slopes, and we can also choose the filter drive. Then we have the resonance and the frequency. Then we have the pitch envelope, and here we have the timing. Then we have the spread. So if spread is turned up, the synthesizer uses 2 detuned voices per note, 1 each on the left and right stereo channels to create chorusing sounds. Spread is a CPU intensive effect, so this is how it sounds. So we have to turn up the voices. So if we hit multiple notes, now it's centered. If we turn up the spread, we have some stereo separation. Then we have the transpose. And here we have the glide. So if we set one note, one voice, we have the glide, and here we have the glide time. Then if we go to the global, we have all the mapping, and we also have all the algorithms. So let's turn up all these operators. So this is the way each single operator is modulating another one. So here we have this exact order. Here we have the D and C modulating the B at the same time, and so on. So you just have to know that if one square is on top of another one, the one on top is modulating the one below. If 2 operators are one next to each other, they are going in parallel. So all these operators right now are playing in parallel. So if I turn up this one, we have like a sort of chord. Here we have all the voices, the retrigger, the interpolation, and the anti-alias. Then we have the global pan, and the pan which is modulated by the keyboard position and the random. Here we have the time, so this time basically stretches all the time parameters from the various envelopes. And then we also have the tone. So operator is capable of producing timbres with very high frequencies, which can sometimes lead to aliasing artifacts. So the tone setting controls the high frequency content of sounds. Higher settings are typically brighter, but also more likely to produce aliasing. And then we have the maximum volume, the global volume. So here it is for this video. I highly suggest to explore all the presets because Operator is such an intriguing and interesting synthesizer. It's capable of creating many cool sounds, but you have to get a grasp of what you can do with it. and having some presets at your disposal will make your learning process easier and faster. So hope you enjoyed this video, see you in the next one.